Hmm. What do I say here? Honestly, I am angry, I am sad, I am disappointed, I'm bewildered. I really have no words to describe how upset and how sad I am at what I've witnessed today. Honestly, it's I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. For the last hour, I've been literally stewing away, angry, upset, sad, disappointed. And what I really want to know is what is wrong with our lot? I mean, seriously, what is wrong? And what I saw today or what I heard today really, really knocked me for six. Okay. Normally, when somebody does something good, as human beings, what we need to do is to support them, to encourage them, to say, hey, well done. Now, especially when one of our youngsters in the community, one of our youths in the community goes out and does something wrong, we need to say, better, well done, or Betty, well done. This is amazing, and we need to support them. But instead, what do our people do? What do? They call them privately away from their parents, tell them a load of crap that, oh, what you're doing is wrong and you should not be doing this, blah blah blah. Well, listen, first and foremost, if someone's got a problem with something, they should realistically speak to that kid's parents, right, rather than call the child here. Anyway, let me go back and explain exactly what has got me in this very angry, disappointed, sad state. And please feel free to let me know what your thoughts are as well. But it's really, really upsetting me. Now, as a Muslim community, we have a lot of struggles that we have to face. Okay. Now, I don't give a damn whether you're Shia or Sunni. It could be anything. You're a Muslim. And I'm talking generally speaking as a Muslim. Okay. We have so much to contend with already out there, let alone having to fight our own people. When it comes to media, when it comes to content creation, as a Muslim, as a British Muslim, we are so far behind. It is unbelievable. So when we see some of our youth that open up TikTok accounts, Instagram, Facebook accounts, and they start making content, right? We should be supportive of that. Now, bearing in mind, okay, I'm talking about Sharia compliant content. Now, what do I mean by Sharia compliant content? Content which doesn't basically fall outside the folds of Islam, which is not haram. Like, for example, don't be going there and taking off your clothes or anything, or dancing away, nothing like that. Something Sharia compliant. Now, when we see our kids doing this, yeah, it's a good thing. Now, social media on the whole, is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Now, that is a topic which is totally separate. One thing that we need to understand is that today's day and age is very, very different to how you were brought up and how I was brought up. Okay. Now, Imam Ali, alayhi salam, has said that do not bring up your children in the same way that you were brought up, because that was a different time and this is a different time. And in the same way, we need to understand this when we're talking to our kids. Kids in our time, we didn't have things like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, I mean, we were barely lucky to even get High Five to work, or what was the other one? MySpace. Who remembers MySpace? I mean, to even get that to work here was like for us a big deal. So when our kids nowadays are actually going and creating TikTok accounts and are using TikTok as a way of expressing themselves, i.e., creating a little video to say Eid is coming up and this is what happens. I actually think that's a very, very good and creative way of expressing one's feelings. Okay. Now, as parents, we do want to not limit the social media usage that our kids have, but we need to teach them how to use it appropriately. Now, this is a different topic, which I'm more than happy to discuss, but let's just stick with why I'm so mad today. So, instead of saying to your kid that do not do TikTok, you should not be doing this, you should not be doing that, we should support them. Say, you know what? Okay, fine. You want to do it? Let's do it together. All right. Help them, advise them, guide them on the right path. Okay. So it's better for your kid to do TikTok while you are seeing it and you're a part of it, so you can help guide them as a friend. All right. Rather than saying no, vetoing the whole entire thing. And guess what? Your kid's going to go and do it anyway behind your back? Isn't it better that they do it with you, in front of you, so you can guide them? Hello, exactly. So what happened is this one kid that I know of created a TikTok video, and I've seen his content, and I like his content. I think this kid is doing an amazing job because he's bringing to light some of the problems that British young British Muslims have in this country, and he's putting a very nice, entertaining, and humorous spin on it. Okay, and really hitting that message home. And I really think that that's an amazing thing that he's doing. So well done. So what happens is that he gets pulled aside and gets told, "Listen, don't do this. It's wrong. It's haram." Well, excuse me, but who the hell gives you the right to say what is halal and haram? Are you wearing that amama? Did you go and study in Hosa? Men, I won't say that there's many people, but there are a lot of people within the community, in your mosque, in my mosque, in his mosque, in her mosque, okay, that always have an opinion about something and they don't know anything about the topic. I mean, seriously, will you go and tell Gordon Ramsay that the way he's cooking is wrong? No, you wouldn't, because he's a professional. He knows what he's doing. Okay, you don't know about that cooking. You don't. You're not a Michelin star chef, are you? So in the same way, when you have no idea about content, why do you suddenly make fatwas? Yeah, make rules and uh, uh, clear cases that what that content is, whether it's halal or haram. You can't do that. Okay. Secondly, those same people are the first ones to turn around and say, "Oh, but you are using social media like this, and you should not do this, you should not do that." Well, listen, number one, go out there, learn marketing. Yeah, get your degree in marketing, learn digital marketing. Go out there, create your own channel, go create your own social media platforms, and then come back and tell the British Muslim content creators, especially the kids, what to do, what not to do. Once you have done it yourself and experienced it, then you can actually say, using that little mind that a few of the people have, okay, to actually go there and enforce your opinion on them, on the kids, and basically breaking the hearts, breaking the motivation. That is not Islamic. You uphold, yeah, all of this stuff saying, "Oh yeah, this is halal, haram, all for Islam." Well, the first thing you need to do, yeah, is not to hurt someone's feelings. You got a problem, don't speak to that kid. Speak to his parents, yeah? And if his parents are all right with it, then frankly speaking, you don't have a leg to stand on. That is the end of it. Now, we need to understand that these kids need our support. The way the world is going, especially after the last 2 years, with us all being in lockdown, everything has become digital. And if I'm sorry, but if you're not willing to move with the times, if you're not willing to accept progress, and before any of the Sharia police come here and say, "Oh, it is not progress, it is all halal, haram," whatever, man, take it with a pinch of salt. It has to be done as a Sharia compliant within the folds of Islam. Now, before I do go on, okay, these are all of my own opinions, and I know for a fact, okay, not everyone is going to agree with these opinions. And frankly speaking, a lot of you are going to basically get offended by this. I can only humbly apologize if I do offend you. But at the same time, I want to be open and honest about my thoughts and, you know, what my opinions are when it comes to something like this. Now, let me ask you something. How many of you guys have actually got a TikTok account? I mean, seriously, how many of you got a TikTok account? Yeah, I bet a fair few do. And if even if you don't have a TikTok account, I bet that a lot of you have actually been on TikTok. Yeah. The one thing I have always heard is, man, all you see on TikTok, yeah, are girls dancing. You know, they're hardly wearing any clothes. Well, yeah, you do. But have you ever stopped to wonder and ask yourself, why is it that only you, yeah, and I'm talking to you, and you know exactly who you are. Why is it that only you have these half naked girls dancing and shaking their booty on your TikTok timeline? Why? Very simple answer. The way that the TikTok algorithm, in fact, not just the TikTok algorithm, but all the algorithms on all social media platforms work are, they look at the content that you have been searching for. Yeah. You must have typed in half naked girls shaking their tang. Yeah. And it's come up in your search. If remembers that, and then every time you log onto TikTok, onto Instagram, guess what it shows you? Exactly. I dare you, I challenge you. If you see me in the street, ask me, say it, show me your TikTok, and you see what comes up on my TikTok timeline. You go ask any next man what's on your TikTok timeline, and you will see those people that will actually go out there searching for the wrong things are the first ones that will always be the ones to say that no, this is what you only get. Do you have a TV in your house? You do, right? Everyone's got a TV in the house, yeah? Okay. What do you get on the TV? You get BBC One, yeah, BBC Two, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5. That's what we had in my day. But now you've got loads of channels. You've got a whole series of channels dedicated to documentaries, Discovery, National Geographic, a whole set of channels dedicated to kids. Yeah. You've got a set of channels that's dedicated to the news. So any time in the day, you can turn on that TV of yours and watch the news. And at the same time, you can watch a lot of naughty things on there as well. Yeah. So why aren't you banning TV? Oh, is that why you're not banning TV? Because you choose not to watch the naughty channels? Oh my God, come on, guys. Get with the times. You can choose not to watch the naughty things on TikTok. You can choose not to watch naughty things and see naughty pictures on Instagram. But the fact that that is all you are going on about only goes to show that this is the only thing that you search for in your social media accounts. Now, the bottom line is if you do not know about this, okay, then seriously, don't ill-advise others that do, or ill-advise those that are actually looking to do more of this. If you want to learn, ask those in the know. Go to YouTube, type in teach me more about content creation, about media, how to use media. Don't just sit there, yeah, pretending to be some sort of Molvi, all right, and some sort of expert in all things content and digital because you don't even know half the stuff, and start passing laws. The bottom line is, okay, as a community, we need to be encouraging our kids. Well, as a community, we need more content creators, okay, to get the message out. Back in the day, yeah, my dad and your dad would have been able to pull our ear, drag us to mosque, make us sit there, and there was always that one uncle at mosque that we were all scared of. That even if you moved a little bit, that's it. You know you were getting told off. Nowadays, we don't have those uncles anymore. They were a golden breed, a golden generation. Okay, so we need to be able to move with the times and enable and support our kids to use social media responsibly. If they want to create content, that's a good thing. It's an amazing thing because they are being expressive. They are showing their creativity in a different way, in a new form. Any job that they go for nowadays, they're going to need to know how to create content. I mean, look, I don't care if you're an actuary, you're a scientist, you're a dentist, you could be anything. Content is the key. It's the key to everything nowadays, okay? 75% of people watch a video before buying any service or buying any product or taking on board any service. Even doctors, okay, will need to know how to create content, not just silly content, but useful content. And this is where we need to encourage our kids. And in fact, forget our kids, you guys out there, people of my generation, there are so many intelligent professional people out there, so many people that can offer a lot of information to humanity, to the community. Get out in front of the camera and teach people, show people, okay? And you know what? The bottom line is the more content we create, the better image that we can give of ourselves and of our religion. Right now, you ask anyone, what is a Muslim? What is a Muslim? Tell me about Muslimics. Tell me about Muslim. Yeah. The only thing they say about Islam is that we're terrorists. That's because that's the way that we've been portrayed in the media. So surely, when the media can portray us in a way that we are called terrorists, what is stopping us from creating our own content to say, no, we are peace-loving, simple people, which is what we are. What is our greeting when we meet each other? Salam alaikum, may peace be upon you. Yeah, peace be upon you, nothing else. All right. When we know as Muslims, our religion is not a terrorist religion. I'm not a terrorist. You're not a terrorist. then why are we still sitting back and still hitting down hard on our own people? Why? I seriously do not understand this. Somebody I was speaking to earlier on this morning, yeah, about this, they said it's down to jealousy, that they're jealous that they're not able to create content. Well, you know what? I don't understand what jealousy is. I really don't get it. If somebody is doing something good, you help them, you push them forward. Why would you want to stop them when people may benefit from what they're doing? It's a simple thing. Okay. Now, I know for a fact, okay, I'm sorry if I have said something untowards or something that you may not like, but the bottom line is I had to just get it, just get it out of my system, okay? Because this is something I really truly believe that we need to really focus on a lot more, and especially with where we're going. Guys, we are like 10, 15 years behind the curve when it comes to media, digital marketing, and just basically being out there. And we as a Muslim, as Islam as a religion, okay, we are one of the Islam is one of the most progressive religions, the most adaptable religions, okay, to any time frame. That's why we only have one Quran, and it's never ever had to be rewritten in the last 1400 years, because it is so adaptable to every time, to any situation in the world. But the one thing that is not adaptable or flexible, and something that refuses to change with the times, is us human beings, not Islam, but Muslims. Two very different things here. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. I would love to know whether you think what I'm saying is a total farce, or whether you think there is some validity to it. At the end of the day, this is a message, something that I'm going to direct specifically to a few individuals in our community, in your community, in the world, that have this small, limited, ignorant mindset. Learn about social media, learn about content creation. And once you have learned it, and you can sit there and actually hold a conversation, a logical conversation, might I add, then please give everyone your opinions. Guys, thank you for your time. I think I'm going to go and have a cup of chai. Actually, no, I think I'm going to have a nice cold glass of ice cold water, cool myself down. And thank you for watching.